change to asphalt in the BHRC would see a few more crews out fighting for those Category 1 points, and leading the way after the morning stages will be the Porsche of Desi Nutt and Geraldine McBride, opening up a good advantage in that place. Behind them on the results would be Malcolm Rich and Arwell Blaney, themselves just over a minute back from the lead overall in the category, but they do lead the way in the B3 class. Second in that class and third in the category would be Bob Gibbons and John Harris. The time's a little closer in this place, just 13 seconds back from Rich up ahead. For Ricky Profit and Graham Wild, it will be fourth. They would have rather been fighting for the lead in the category overall, but second in the B5 class at this stage would be a good enough start to the event. For Bob Bean and Miles Cartwright, it will be the lead in the B4 class, the pair making the long trip down from Yorkshire this weekend, and it was paying off. It will be third in the B3 class at this stage for Ken Davies and Alan Jones. The pair also ending the morning with 6th place in the category overall, but sadly wouldn't complete the afternoon stages. And rounding out the category results would be Phil Harris and Richard Jones, themselves the only ones in the B2 class, so that position would be theirs, as well as 7th overall. So with the morning stages complete, the battle in those podium places was already starting to look close, but would that change going into the afternoon? Onto those afternoon stages, and indeed we'd see a lot of change as we lose Bob Gibbons and John Harris from those podium places. It would also be the end of the road for Bob Bean and Miles Cartwright. A rare mistake would see the pair end the event in the ditch. So that left just 4 finishers, and rounding out the results in the category were Phil Harris and Richard Jones, the pair taking the B2 class win, as well as best improvement on seeding in the Mini. Ricky Profit and Graham Wild end this weekend with a podium place, not the way they would have wanted to take that place, but they take it nonetheless, ending the event with 2nd in the B5 class as well. It will be a great weekend for Malcolm Rich and Arwell Blaney. They take the class win, as well as taking 2nd place overall in the category. But taking the win this weekend would be Desi Nutt and Geraldine McBride. A great run all day to give them almost a minute and a half advantage by the end of the event. So confirmation then of the results in Category 1 this weekend, and that 2nd place securing a lead for Malcolm Rich in the championship after round 5. Next up, the crews head for the Isle of Man and another expected good Category 1 turnout. We'll of course be there to bring you all the action from that event, and in the meantime you can see more action from this and other rounds on our social media.